Today we are learning Hilchos Netilas Yadayim Shachris in Likutei Halachos, Orach Chaim Chelik Aleph, Halacha Aleph. The laws of washing one hand upon rising. The Shulchan Aruch says that when one rises in the morning, you must wash your hands carefully, even before you leave your bed, ideally, and at least minimum 2 times. And as Renassan explains, at night is a time when the kingdom of Hashem, so to speak, is in exile, because real Malchus, really establishing Hashem's rule as the leader and guide of all matters that man participates in earth, comes through the aspect of Das. Now, Das is the awareness specifically that there is beyond the natural order, beyond the constellations, which according to Ramchal, Hashem uses as a kli, as a vessel with which to determine and manage all the events of nature in many people's lives, but not the Jewish people's lives. Because the Jewish people and those who will listen and support the Jewish people, the Chasidei Umos Ha'olam, Gerim, etc., they live on the level of Lamala Min HaTeva. They understand that Teva is an illusion because it is merely Hashem's hand hidden behind this Ma'arechet HaShamayim, this complex system of management. But beyond this system of management lies pure Hashgacha Pratis, which is what the eventual world will be like. Thus it explains that in the world to come, there will be no nature at all, but Hashem will deal with us directly on a level of miracles. So in other words, our prayer, our relationship with Hashem will determine what happens to us and not some natural law. He says, and this is why you have to wash the hands, because the hands are the place where this choshech, this darkness, this sleep remains on the tips of our fingers. Because when a person gets ready to go to bed, he feels tired and heavy, his pulse drops, his hands become heavy, like Moshe's hands were heavy when they were battling Amalek and had to be raised and lifted, because Amalek represents those who deny that Hashem controls each and every event down to its most minute detail directly, only using the natural law and Ma'arechet HaShamayim as a cover to test us to see if we'll peek beyond. The first person to do so, of course, was Avram Avinu, and that's why he's the father of the Jewish people. That's why he was given the mitzvah Milah, I will add, because that's on the 8th day, which represents Lamala Min HaTeva, taking mankind's nature and going above. So therefore the hands are the place, according to the Zohar, where this remnant of choshech, of death, of lack of awareness, of das, of this most important fact that man could possibly know is obscured, and therefore we must remove it from our hands, so that as with the sunrise, which is the symbol of this das, of the God awareness in the world, of God's goodness to the world, appears. It's a precondition. And this is the obligation of every person to contribute to building the Malchus Hashem, the dominion of Hashem on earth, by introducing these rays of light, that open, because we say one candle opens a tremendous amount of light. Each and every Jew that washes their hands and accepts Malchut Shamayim and recites Kriyat Shema and becomes a vessel of Hashem's awareness in the world, this is the reasoning, the deeper reasoning, and symbolizes, says Rav Nassim, behind what we're doing with this act. And when we do that, we should realize we're not just washing our hands and getting up in the morning, but actually we are tasked with being an individual like Avram Avinu, who spreads the love of Hashem in the world, the awareness of his Hashgacha Pratis. That's what Avram Avinu dedicated his life to, and brought many, many people under the wings of Hashem's knowledge. And our organization is called Kanfei Shemesh, Wings of the Sun, and that also speaks to that point. We need to give the sun ability to move and grow and rise, and by washing our hands and becoming part of that, it's like we're lifting the hands of Moshe Rabbeinu, Nisa Hashem El Kapayim. Lifting our hands is the symbol that they have overcome the heaviness of denial of God's existence, and empowers us to focus on doing good and spreading the knowledge of Hashem and His will in our day.